welcome to Sow Your Own. I know, long time no see, I feel. I do apologise. I won't go into too much detail in this video, because this video is all about Potgang. I know it's May and this is April, but I didn't actually get this until the 27th of April anyway. I know it is like the 8th of May, something like that, but I've had... So I've had a lot going on, is a bit of a fib, but I've had stuff going on, of which I will elaborate in my next video when I do my updates, because you can't see it very well from there, but this is all coming on nicely. I've got loads of stuff going on in here as well. I've got so much Potgang stuff to get on with, so I'm just going to do April's Potgang in this video, and then the next video will be all of the Potgang potting up stuff, and then I think the one after that will be a whole update, because since I last did a full video, quite a lot's changed in my garden. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that's enough of me waffling on, coming up with excuses as I like to do, and as I've said to you before, they are like bumholes. Everybody's got one. Oh, it wouldn't be Potgang without the GP. Oh, I've got a bit of a challenge as well. My Tesco delivery is on the way, so I wonder how far I can get this done until my Tesco delivery arrives. Okay, GP is on and on. Notice through the GP as well, this is something that I do have to update you on, that this little bed down, you can't see it from my phone but you can from this, that my bed down here is totally different. As I dug out the awful grass that I had in there, I just didn't like I've never liked it since I moved in. I just wanted to get rid of it, so I did. Right, let's crack this bad boy open. As always, I've already done the compost in my big bag. So exciting. Right, and here we have our gang mail. Oh, so we're YouTubers now. Me too. And then we have Henry the Heirloom tomato, and I think that after this one, this will make 7 varieties in my collection. But there is somebody that I do follow on YouTube, the Right Pear Plot, and I believe she said she's got 68 varieties of tomatoes, so Billy can do one when he tells me that 7 is too many. And then we've got Jeremiah the Jersey Royal Potato and Talisa the Thyme. My Pepe potatoes, I'll do some Potgang updates as well, and they're down there with my tire potato stacks of other stuff that I grow, and in fact they're all starting to sprout up, even the ones that I planted in late. Okay, so you can say I've only got 2 seed packets for 3 things. Of course I've only got 2 seed packets for 3 things, because I've got seedling potatoes, haven't I? Oh dear. You can tell it's been a while since I've done this, can't you? Okay, let's get everything out. Ooh, and we've got an extra sticker. I like that. And here's our, can't get it out. Here's our April sticker, and then all the rest of the stickers, so they can all go indoors in a mo. I'm just going to put the gang mail back in the envelope. Right, let's get some gloves on. Feel like an extra challenge because of my Tesco delivery today. Oh, we did that the other day in front of my nieces. Oh, I've never seen them so fascinated with anything before in their entire life. Actually, that's probably a bit of a fib. They enjoyed it, I think. They certainly sounded like they did. I feel like I'm waffling. There we go. I feel like the pressure is really on because of my delivery. Right, so I know I am going to need my seedling tray. Here are my little seeding potatoes that have been chitting away nicely. And then I'm going to need this. I'm not sure if I'm going to need those other pots just yet. Now, what does Talisa Thyme go in? Does she go... Oh no, she goes in the small... So am I planting 6? I am planting 6 tomatoes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have so many. Oh, right. Okay. I can tidy that away in a bit. Don't know where my scoop is. I feel like I'm losing the will to live today. I feel very erratic today. A bit more than normal. As one of the girls at work would say, big soz. Right, so we need to fill one of our small pots for Talisa Thyme. We need to fill up our lovely little bag. Root pouch. It's the same brand as the other one that Pepe, which was January, is in. Lovely. And this is all cocoa core compost in this bag. I figure it's just easier to keep it all together. And because I have used some of the stuff that I've got with the Potgang stuff for other stuff, because I forgot why I had it, I have bought a couple of blocks since and just thrown it in. So I've always got plenty of this. I'm making a right old mess. Oh, it's far too much on there, Zoe. Come on, look, behave. Right, there we go. Oh, I went to the gym this morning. It was deadlift today, intensity deadlifts. And I managed to get a nice top set of 135 kilos for 3. And then I thought, oh, see if I can one rep max it at 140. Nope. No bueno. We didn't get it, unfortunately. Jeremiah. The jersey. Okay. Right, so... even though it says, oh, we'll start with Henry the Heirloom tomato. And we got the lovely little seed packets. Right. Oh. I think I'm going to use my little doodad. Okay, so first fill your tray pods to the top with your compost with your little finger or a small stick or a dibber. Make a 1/2 centimetre hole in the centre of each pod. Boom, 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 boom. Lovely. 6 pods means 6 holes. Little tweezers, and then be careful with Henry's Heirloom Tommy seams. They're like gold dust. Pour them onto your palm and place one into each hole, then cover them over with compost. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and Tesco's have just turned up. I will be back in a jiffy. Ah, there we go. That's Tesco's. That's Tesco's sorted out. Right, let's get back to it. Right, okay. And I must admit, I keep checking the audio to check that the microphone's working, and I need to remember that I've got the microphone on and I don't need to talk so loud. Makes it a right pain in editing when there's, yeah, anyone that edits videos will know. Right, lovely. Okay, right, so where were we? So we'd sown, is it Harry? Oh, Henry. Ah, my little nephew's called Henry. Alright, so let's cover those up, and then it says on here, pop a layer of cling film on the top. Now, I'm not going to put a layer of cling film on the top, because I've got this whole bag of, did I even press record on this? Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not going to use cling film, because I've got a whole bag of, like, random see-through plastic stuff that works as perfect propagators. It does exactly the same thing. And then we want to place it on top of a radiator or a boiler. And I'm going to put it in exactly the same place as I've been putting everything else to germinate, which is on my windowsill in my other room. Right, so now let's pop those out of the way. Right, I'm going to put these all in my pocket to forget about. I'm not going to forget about them, I promise. Okay, and now we need Jeremiah. Okay, so once you've cracked your box open, take out your 2 little spuds, scratch off any shoots that start chewing it. Well, and I've already, yeah, because this says about chitting them. Yeah, so we've chitted them. And then you'll have loads of spare, so you'll have loads of spare compost at this stage, which we'll use later on. Keep it in your fabric pot for now, somewhere cool and sheltered. Although it's worth keeping an eye on Jeremiah, there's not much to do for the time being. We need to wait for him to develop gnarly looking shoots that are 1 inch or 2 long. Yeah, about 1 inch. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Pop the kettle on, put your feet up. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now we're long enough. Jeremiah shoot should be 1 inch or so long after 3 to 4 weeks. Scratch off all but the strongest 3 on each potato. I mean, they're just kind of like one big plug, like one big one with multiple coming off. So I think I'm just going to go with it. I might take this one off because that one looks a little bit sad. Oh, and that one can come off too. I'll take that one off because I don't think much will happen out of that. All right. Aim for the bin, don't get it in. Your fabric pot should be full of compost. Dig 2 holes in it about halfway down. About 5 to 6 centimetres for bottom. Pop the 2 potatoes in the holes with their shoots pointing upwards. Okay. And then put the fabric pot outside in a spot that gets maximum sunlight. And pop them in there and then cover them over. And then I'm going to put them with the rest of my potatoes. Give them more water so the compost moist. It will always dry out, then water again, repeating every 3 days. I'll have to water more frequently as the weather perks up. Now, I will go and pop him outside. Let's do Talisa time first, and then I'll go and put Jeremiah outside because I'm going to put him with the rest of my potatoes. I've got a little collection of. Not only have I got quite an avid collection of oh my god, tomato plants. I'm also getting quite a collection of potatoes too. So I've opened the seed packet without reading the instructions. Whoopsie. Okay, so fill the small black pot. Done. Talisa's seeds are quite small. You don't say. I don't know if you can see in there. But I tell you what, I can pour them out into my little thing. I have sown some thyme indoors as well. Is that all of them? I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Look, you can see them through. Hopefully you can see them through the GP. I'll even bring them out to the phone. Yeah. They are teeny tiny. Now let's not do with these what I did with the strawberry seeds. So open up the packet carefully. You'll be planting these all at once. So pour them all out onto your hand or a piece of paper or your handy little seed sower. Place Talisa seeds evenly over the compost surface. This doesn't need to be exact. Just try to avoid any large gaps. Lightly dust the seeds with a very thin layer of compost. You should be able to see the seeds. They need some light exposure to sprout. She needs to be nice and warm, so cover her with a cling film or a freezer bag. And again, that'll be out of my big bag of stuff, and that'll go on my, yeah, and then pop her on your warmest windowsill. And again, that'll be indoors with everything else I'm sewing. Right, and there we have it. She's all in. And again, because I think these seed packets are really, really cute and really nice, I'm going to pop that in my pocket. And I'm going to, yeah, keep hold of that. And now we just need a thin layer of compost. Like so. And then I'm not going to water that now, all the tomatoes, because I've still got some stuff to water indoors. And I have got some, I've got to water everything outside as well. So I'll water Jeremiah at the same time as I water everything else. But for now, should we go for a little walk? Right, okay. So here we go. So you get a sneak peek, little update of here. So this is the plan of how everything is, yeah, growing. And here's my already collection of potatoes. So I'm going to put Jeremiah just down here next to Pepe, because Pepe's doing really well. And then these are my potatoes that I already had, and then these are also some potatoes that I done as well. I just noticed that they're now starting to come out and say hello to us. Yay! But that is it for this one. I'm now going to take the GP off my head, I think. Oh, and that's where I realised that I didn't record walking and putting Jeremiah next to his new buddy. There we go, that's that all turned off. But yeah, oh no, I don't want to put that in that pocket. I'm going to scrumple up all my stickers and stuff. Oh, let's put it in that pocket. But that is it for this one, the next Potgang. I'm undecided on whether I'm going to get maize. I don't usually get them till the end of the last week of the month. But I'm undecided on maize because it's, what was it again? It was cucumber, oregano, and I can't remember what the third one was. But I do have, I think, 3 varieties of cucumber. So the Potgang one would be the 4th one, but then I haven't done cucumbers with Potgang. So I would be interested to see which ones they were and how different they're going to go to my ones I've got in my big green tubs. I've already grown oregano, of which I've got in my massive herb palette over here. But again, I'm always curious as to see how things turn out. So I'm a little bit conflicted on that one. But I have got a couple of weeks to decide on whether I am going to get them or not. I can hear a little blackbird singing. He's probably telling me to get out of the garden because he wants to come and get some food. So there might be May Potgang, there may not be May Potgang, but after this one there is going to be some Potgang updates and some potting on of Potgang stuff. Obviously you've seen Pepe down here. This, I don't know if you can see it in there, but this is the Potgang Gloria, the golden courgette, that's doing incredibly well there. Just down over here that we walked past, we've got the spring onions, the garlic and the shallots as well. Oh, and over here in this back corner here, I've got the broad beans. What's his name? Brian, broad bean, and then I think it was Peter P next to my peas and beans. I've got the cucamelons. What else is it? I've got cucamelons, 2 different types of peppers in there to do. I've got one of the chili plants in here already. I've got tomatoes, some other Potgang tomatoes in there. So yeah, I have got lots to do, as well as all of my other normal stuff. But my point to that was, even if I don't get the May Potgang, there will still be plenty of Potgang stuff for you guys to watch and be entertained by, I hope, and for me to definitely be entertained by and busy with. But yeah, that's it for that one. I'm gonna wrap it up, because even though I've wrapped it up for this video, I am still outside for a little while. But yeah, as always, thank you very much for coming past and seeing me. It's always much appreciated. Don't forget to come back and see me again soon for, like I say, all of the other Potgang stuff that I've got going on. Because I'm going to be doing updates on everything else and putting more stuff on. And yeah, it happens to be Wednesday today, so enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you all again very soon. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Later, staters!